So good morning to everyone. So in this class we are going to see the explanation session with respect to part full length test number 1. Okay. So today we are going to discuss question number 1 to 12. So let us start with the question number 1. Ranjan and Amog can complete the work together in 20 days. If Ranjan work alone, he can do the work in 32 days. Okay, he can complete that work in 32 days. When both work together, their efficiency reduced by 20 percentage compared to their efficiency when they would have worked alone. Find the number of days Hamog alone takes to complete the same work. So here the procedure to solve this kind of question is, first one is taking the LCM. If you take the LCM, then you can able to find out the total work needed to be done. So therefore first step is take the LCM between Ranjan and Amog complete the work in 20 days. Then Ranjan alone can do the piece of work in 32 days. So therefore first step is you need to take the LCM between 20 and 32. So therefore LCM is 32 20. So here 35s are 150, 36 are 30 30, right? So therefore here 20. So therefore we will take the LCM as 160 here. So therefore 160 can be multiplied by 20 table also, 32 table also. Therefore 160 will be the LCM. The second step is we need to find out their individual efficiency. So your individual efficiency means capacity. Their capacity is nothing but the efficiency per day. So that is important, per day. So here we know that Ranjan efficiency is equal to total work is nothing but 160 by how many number of days taken by Ranjan alone. So that is 32. If it is so, 5 unit per day. So he is having the capacity of making 5 chairs per day. Okay, always consider in terms of your some object like chairs, chocolate, whatever it is. Okay, benches, etc. So now listen carefully. This is the 100 percentage. This 5 unit is nothing but a 100 percentage. Since he is working alone means he is giving the 100 percentage. But when working together, their efficiency is reduces by 20% when compared to their individual efficiency. The individual efficiency of the Ranjan is 5 units per day. That is nothing but the 100 percentage. What we have to do is we have to reduce 20 percentage. Okay, so therefore 20 percentage of 5, so which is equal to 20 by 100 into 5. Then obviously this is going to be the 1 unit. Okay, so 100 by 100 is nothing but a 1 unit. So therefore when Ranjan and Hamog working together, Ranjan efficiency is reduced by 1 unit. So therefore if they are working together, so let me write here, if both of them work together, then Ranjan efficiency is nothing but a 4 unit. Everyone understood how 4 unit? So 5 reduces by 20% means 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4 unit per day. If they are working together, then you don't know the Hamog. Okay, that let us consider that Hamog efficiency. Okay, when working together, listen carefully, when working together, so as x, okay, x. So if you are considering this as a x, okay, if you are considering this as a x, then working together, right? So therefore 4 plus x, 4 plus x, y, x. So 4 unit of Ranjan, then x unit of Hamog. So this is equal to the 160. We are finding out how many units they are having the capacity, okay, that capacity by 20. Since it is y, we are putting 20 here in the denominator. So Ranjan and Amog can complete the work in 20 days. Therefore, total work by 20. So therefore, cancel this. So it will become 8 unit per day. Okay. Then 4x plus x is equal to 8. Then x is equal to 4 unit per day. So therefore, Amog efficiency when working together is nothing but 4 unit per day. So this is nothing but the 20% reduction. Suppose if Amog efficiency, okay, when he works alone is nothing but a work alone is 100% of work. So now here this is nothing but the 80% only, okay. So this x is nothing but 80%. So what we have to do, we have to increase the 20% with respect to the Amog. So that 20% should be increased. So what would be the increase in the 20%? 20% is nothing but 1, right? So you people understood, right? How 20% is 1? We have calculated here. So
Yes, sir.
20%, okay, fine. So then which is equal to 5 unit per day. So therefore we need to calculate how many number of days taken by the Hammock. So when Hammock is having the capacity of making 5 unit per day, then this much of number of days, so this much of number of days means, so therefore n is equal to total work by the capacity of Hammock alone, so that is 5. So therefore n is equal to 32. So therefore Amok takes 32 days. Anybody having a doubt with this problem? No means
No, sir.
no, fine. So anybody have done by using any other method? You can share. So let others also learn. Okay, here few people are there. Let others also learn. If you want to share your solution, if you want to share, welcome to share. Or else I will move on to the next question. You're unclear?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
after this, like Amog's efficiency,
Hmm.
could you please explain one more time?
This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But when Amog is okay, working alone, so therefore x is equal to 4 unit per day. Okay. So now what we have to do is Amog efficiency when working alone is obviously going to be the 100% of that work. So we have to, suppose we have to reduce that 20% to get a 4. Okay. So then what would be the 100%? So listen carefully. Answer is here in the previous itself. Listen, if 100% is equal to 5 unit, then only if you reduce 20% you will get 4. Answer is here with respect to the Ranjan itself. Pratyush, understood?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Therefore, we can simply take that 20% as 1. So therefore, since if 100% is equal to 5 unit per day, then only if you reduce the 20%, that means that 1 unit of the work, then we will get a 4 unit per day as a 80%. Understood, Pratyush? Fine. So anybody else having a doubt here? No means we will move on to the second question. Fine. Rashekar, understood?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Let us move on to the second question. Two boys, sorry, 10 boys, 12 girls complete a certain piece of work in 10 days. Each girl takes twice the time taken by a boy to complete the work. The time taken by 12 boys to complete the same piece of work is. Okay. So here you need to understand the time taken by 12 boys. Therefore, try to convert that much of girls in terms of your boys and substitute, then surely you will get the answer. So that is the logic to solve this kind of question. Okay. So first of all, take the given data with respect to the question. So what is the given data? 10 boys plus 12 girls can do a certain piece of work in 10 days. Okay. Then, so now the given is very important. So what is the given here? Each girl takes twice time taken by a boy. So suppose if boy is taking 1 day, then girl takes 3 days. Understood? So that
Yes,
is the
sir.
logic here, isn't it? So
Yes, sir.
therefore, 1 boy work is equal to 3 girls work, isn't it? So if it is so, we need to calculate for the 12 girls. So why 12? We are going to substitute here. So therefore, calculate with respect to 12 girls. Simple. So shall we multiply with 4 here to get 12? So therefore, multiply with 4 here on the left hand side. Therefore, 12 girls is equal to 4 boys. So substitute this, okay, in this equation. So first of all, 10 boy plus 12 girls is equal to 10 boy, then plus 4. These 12 girls can be replaced with the 4 boys. So therefore 4 boys. So which is equal to 14 boys. Okay. Now clear. Listen carefully now. So therefore we have completed now. So these 14 boys can do the piece of work in 10 days. Now listen. This M1 is equal to 14 now. D1 is equal to 10 now. What is the M2? M2 is equal to 12. D2 you need to calculate. So same piece of work. Therefore use that M1 D1 is equal to M2 D2 logic. So therefore M1 is equal to 14. D1 is equal to 10. M2 is equal to 12. D2 I don't know. That only we need to calculate. So then simply 140 by 12. So that also possible. If you want, you can cancel also. So I am just cancelling here. 6 here, then here 7. So therefore 70, which is equal to 6 into D2, then D2 is equal to 70 by 6. Okay. So if you listen carefully, if you divide this, obviously 11 times is equal to 66. So your 11 times is equal to 66, then some remainder will be there. So the remainder is nothing but 2 by 3. So if you do the mixed fraction, then the answer is nothing but 11 2 by 3. So 11 2 by 3. That 2 by 3 is nothing but a 66.66. So therefore answer is option number B, 11.66 days. Anybody having a doubt?
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Actually, this method can be done by your school method also. That method I will teach you the two methods I will teach you with respect to uh, problem number 5. Okay, problem number 5 I will teach you the two method. That method also you can apply with respect to this kind of problems. Then what I am going to do is problem number 3 I will teach you purely with respect to the school method. You can use this method for this kind of problems to avoid confusions to solving these kind of questions. Okay, to solve some problem you need the basic method to avoid the confusions, to get the answer without any confusion. I will teach you this method. Listen carefully. 5 women and 3 girls can flog 23 acre in 4 days. If 3 women and 2 girls can flog 7 acre in 2 days, then how many girls must assist 7 women in order that they may flog 45 acre in 6 days? So that is the question here. The question may looks lengthy, also it may looks confusion, but no. Listen carefully. The simple thing is take the data here. 5 women plus 3 girls complete the work, which means that flugging 23 acres in 4 days. Okay, I am just considering the data only. Okay, 3 women plus 2 girls, 7 acres in 2 days. Okay, so here this method can be done by using the previous, or else you can use this method also. This method also will help you to solve in a simple manner. So this is the school method. Listen, so previous problem also can be done by using this method. Okay, so here always consider the work done by whatever be the person. Okay, whatever be. So here I am considering 1 woman in a day. B, you can take uh, X or Y or whatever. Just take the as X, or else I am just taking W. Okay, so to avoid a confusions, okay, let us take a W here. For a woman, I am considering as a W. Then work done by the one girl, okay, in 1 day. B, Y, or else you can take the G also. Now easily move on with the question statement now. This much of number of days. So we are doing that M into H into D into that logic only I am going to use here. Okay. So therefore 4 into 4 days. Listen carefully. 4 days. How many people are working? 5 women plus 3 girls. What is the work done? 23 acre. Okay. So multiply this. So therefore 20 women plus 12 girl, which is equal to 23. So take this as equation number 1. Then move on to the second statement. 2 days work done. Okay, 3 women plus 2 girl. So what is the work? 7 acre. Then multiply here. So therefore 6b plus 4g. Okay. So let us take 6w plus 4g, which is equal to 7. Then take this as the equation number 2. Find out w and g by using your elimination method, or else cross multiplication method, or else substitution method, whatever be the method. So now what I am going to do, so here first equation with respect to 1, so implies 20w plus 12g, which is equal to 23. Second equation into 3. Okay, if you multiply with respect to 3, here 18w plus 12 gals, so which is equal to 21. Then change the sign here. So Gales cancel, 20W minus 18W is equal to 2W, which is equal to 2. Then W is equal to 1. After finding W, substitute in any one of the equation. So substitute in equation number 1 or 2. 2 is better. So therefore 6 into 1 W, right? 4 into G, which is equal to 7. Okay. Therefore 4G is equal to 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6. 4G. Sorry, 7 minus 6 here. Therefore it will become 1 here. So therefore G is nothing but a 1 by 4. Everyone clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now let us see the continuation here. So after finding out W is equal to 1, G is equal to 1 by 4. So now we need to check here. What is the question here is how many number of girls? How many number of girls you can take up that X number of girls to assist 7 women in order to plug 45 acre in 6 days. So simple logic you use. How many number of days working? 6 days. How many number of women working? 7 women. How many number of girls? That you don't know. Take that number of girls as a X. X girls. What is the work done? 45 acres. Then substitute the value here. 6. 7 into 1 plus X into 1 by 4. Which is equal to 45. Then cross or then multiply the year. So 7 6 of 42 plus your 6x by 4, which is equal to 45. Then 6x by 4, so which is equal to 45 minus 42. Then cancel this. So here 3 times, here 2 times. Therefore 3x by 2, which is equal to 3. 3 gets cancelled. X is equal to 2. So X is nothing but the required number of girls. So therefore X is equal to 2. So therefore X is the required number of girls. So therefore 2 girls required. Understood? So what is the answer for this question? A is the answer for this question. If you are having a doubt, please clarify. This method is the best method to avoid confusion to solve this kind of questions. Okay. Done. So I am showing the
Yes, sir.
first part with respect to this question. So if we are facing any issues to solve this kind of question, please clarify. Listen, to solve this kind of question, this is the best method. Suppose if you are having any method, you may share with us. So let other students also learn. Anybody wants to share? Or else you are finding this method is the best one.
Sir, no, sir.
Hmm?
Sir, I don't know another method, sir.
You don't know the another method, but this method is the best method. Now you people are learned.
Yes, sir. Sir, but
Yes, sir.
more variables வந்தா மட்டும் எந்த ஃபார்மேட்ல வர்றது அப்படிங்கறதே டவுட் ஆயிடுச்சு.
So that is why I am saying apply this method with respect to this kind of problems. Okay, wa Dinesh?
ஓகே சார்.
Fine. So this is the part 1. This is the part 2. Actually, the people will feel that questions are very lengthy. No, the questions are not lengthy, but you need to know the method and the proper procedure. Then it is quite easy. Now let us move on to the problem number 4. In an examination, a student's average mark were 63. If he had obtained 20 marks more in physics and 2 more marks in polity, his average would have been 65. How many subjects were there in the examination? So that is the question here. So first of all, some basic concept you need to understand and revise with respect to the average concept. So what is the average first? The average is equal to total marks or else sum of the marks divisible by the total number of subject. So that is the concept here with respect to average. So if you know this logic, it is easy to solve this question. So here the question is dealing with how many subjects are there. So I don't know that the number of subject. So consider that number of subject. Sorry. Okay. Let me change here. Total number of marks by the total number of students. Or else in terms of subject means here in terms of a subject. Okay. How many subject are there? Okay. Total number of subject we will take. So number of subject. Take this as x. After this concept, previous concept, now listen carefully. In an examination, student average marks were 63. So the average is equal to 63. When the average is equal to 63, okay, I don't know the total marks. So keep the total marks here. So total number of subject is nothing but x. Then cross multiply this. 66x is equal to the total marks here. Okay. So after this, move on to the second statement. If 20 marks more in physics, 2 marks in the polity, the average will become 65. So therefore, total marks by x. So therefore, same total marks is equal to 65 x. After finding out what would be the difference between these two, 20 mark in physics and 2 mark in the polity is the difference between these two. Simple logic. So therefore, find the difference. So here what would be the difference? 65x minus 63x. So if you subtract this, what would be the resultant? That 20 marks in the physics and 2 marks in the polity is the additional marks here. So therefore, subtract this. 2x is equal to 22. Then x is equal to 11. So this is going to be the number of subject. So what would be the number of subject here? What is the answer? So here answer is B option. B 11 is the answer. Anybody having a doubt?
No, sir.
No. Shall
Sir,
we move to the
sir, in a hurry I did in shortcut, but I don't know what is the logic.
Okay, fine.
What I did now, 20 marks in physics, 2 marks in polity. So total marks is 22 marks is added. So 22 divided by
2.
average is 2 increasing. So 22 divided by 2.
Yes, 22 by 2. That in that other situation you have made that okay, fine. But what you have to do is here, right? But here the difference is 2, right? Then it is fine. When the difference is differs means you should not apply that one. Understood, Rajshekar? Here, what logic you applied
Instead
is
of 2,
hmm, hmm.
22 divided by 3, will it come?
It changes.
Okay.
It changes, right?
But answer also will change.
Not yes. Answer is same with respect to this problem, but not with respect to the some other data.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Shall we move to the next problem?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this problem, same problem, same logic you apply. Shall I teach you the two methods here? You can use two methods, okay, or else you can use one method also. Let me tell you the first method. So that method we have done previous problem, na, that method. So now listen. 12 men plus 16 boys can do the piece of work in 5 days. 13 men and 24 boys can do the same piece of work in 4 days. Which means work is same here. So easily you can do that M1 D1 concept you can apply here. Since work is same here. Therefore that logic you can apply. I will tell you the method 2 also. But method 1 you learn first. Okay. Here work is same. So now listen carefully. This much of number of days, this much of people do the same work as this much of number of days with respect to the this much of people. So with this logic itself, you can easily derive the solution. Now equate in terms of by, since the question is with respect to what is the ratio of the daily work done by a man with that to that of boy. Okay, whatever the conversion, just we need to find out the ratio here. Just multiply here. So 60m 80b, which is equal to 52m for 24, so 96b. So then rearrange this, bring this towards LSS, bring this towards RHS. Then obviously 60 minus 52 will become 8m. So then here 96 minus 80 will become 16b. So therefore cancel this 1 men, which is equal to 2 boy. The question is the ratio man to the b boy, so which is equal to 2 by, bring that 1 towards the denominator. So obviously we have found the ratio, therefore m is to b is equal to 2 is to 1. So the answer is 2 is to 1. Anybody having a doubt? Option B, 2 is to 1. No doubt means I will tell you the method 2, that is the school method. Shall I teach you the school method?
Yes, sir.
Fine. This is the
Yes, sir.
one method. Listen, method 2. Let us check here. What you people do is same logic apply. Okay. First of all, consider that one man's work. One man's work in a day as X. One boy's work in a day as Y. So find the 1 day work. So therefore 12 men plus 16 boys. 1 day work is nothing but 1 by 5. Then 13 men plus 24 boys. 1 day work is nothing but 1 by 4. After finding out this, just find out the X and Y. Simple. So now we need to eliminate. So what I am going to do is to do the elimination method. Okay, let me multiply here. Okay, with first equation with 3. I am just making a y coefficient as same here. Okay, so therefore 36, right here 36x. So here 3 times 48y. So which is equal to 3 by y, 3 by 5. Okay, so now in order to get the same 48, what we have to do here, 24 into 2 are 24 into 2 are 48. Therefore multiply the second equation with the 2. So therefore 26x plus 48y, so which is equal to 2 by 4. Okay, that 2 by 4 I am taking as 1 by 2. Listen carefully. This is nothing but 1 by 2. Now subtract. So therefore 48 minus 48 gets cancelled. 36 minus 26 will become 10x. So which is equal to subtracting. So 3 by 5 minus 1 by 2. So therefore here 10 is the LCM. Then here 5 2s are 10. Then multiply here 2. Then here 5s are, therefore multiply 5 here. So therefore 1 by 10. So 10x is equal to 1 by 10. Okay, so 10x is equal to 1 by 10. Then what would be the x? So x is equal to 1 by 10 into 20 is nothing but 100. So x we have found as the 1 by 100. Then substitute in any one of the equation. What I am going to do is I am substituting in the equation number 1. So therefore 12 by 100. So x I am substituting here. Therefore 12 into 1 by 100 is nothing but 12 by 100. Then here 16y, which is equal to 1 by 5. So 16y, which is equal to 1 by 5 minus 12 by 100. Take the LCM as the 100. If LCM as the 100, 5 into 20 times here, therefore you have to multiply 20 in the numerator. So therefore 20 minus 12 is nothing but 8. Okay, 8 by 100, therefore 16y. Then here cancel this. 8 ones are 8 twos are. We need y only. So bring that 2 towards the denominator. Therefore 100 into 2s are therefore 200. After you found x and y, then x is to y ratio, which is nothing but 1 by 100 into is to 1 by, so 200. So what is the LCM? 200. Therefore multiply 200 in the numerator on the both the sides. So therefore it will become 200 by 100. Therefore 0000 cancel. Therefore 2. Here 200, right? Therefore we have to multiply 200 here. So 200 is the LCM. Okay, therefore it is in the denominator. Then consider the numerator itself. Therefore 2 is to 1. Clear? This method also.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Two methods. You can use any method. Okay. If the works are same, then we can using the equating method. Okay, M1 D1 method. If the work is same. So if suppose if this logic is not striking in your examination, go with this method. But this is the lengthiest method, but you will get the solution. Okay. If no options, we have to do some method. Okay, without skipping the problem. So this problem we will do now. So this is the simple logic only. So January. Okay. 1st January 2012 is Thursday. Okay, Thursday. So then 1st January 2013. So to solve this kind of problem, we need to find out the number of odd days. Okay, if you know the odd days concept, then easy. So now listen, 2012. That 2012 is nothing but the leap year, isn't it? If 2012 is the leap year carries 2 odd days. Leap year carries 2 odd days, which means that the next year is going to be the 2 extra days with every day. So here, if it is Thursday, then 1st January 2013 is going to be the Thursday plus 2 odd days. So Thursday plus 2 odd days is nothing but the Thursday, Friday, then Saturday. So the answer is Saturday. Done?
Yes, sir.
So clear. So the answer is option C, Saturday. I hope, I think most of people correct. Okay, most of the people correct.
Yes, sir.
I need to do evaluation with respect to 2 people. Okay, one is Pratish Pepper and another one is Stella Pepper. Okay, the 2 people I need to do the correction. I will do the correction and then I will give the solution. Okay, marks. So here learn the solution now. So question number 7. Okay, question number 7. A, B, C can do the piece of work in 20 days, 30 days, 60 days respectively, depending on their capacity of the doing work. If A is assisted by B and C on every third day, then in how many days will A complete the work? So first of all, you need to know the total number of work. Okay, how many works needed to be completed, or else how many chats needed to be done. So for that, what we have to do is we need to take the LCM between the given. So the LCM of 20, 30, 60. So 60 comes in the 30 table and 20 table also. Therefore, obviously the LCM is going to be the 60. So common table. Okay, common number. So now, so find out the capacity or efficiency per day. Efficiency per day. Their efficiency per day. So now A's capacity or efficiency. So that is nothing but the total work divisible by the total number of days taken by A alone. So 20. So therefore A is having the capacity of making 3 units per day, which means 3 unit of char, or else 3 unit means you can take as any number of any object. Okay, therefore 3 chars per day. So therefore B is having the capacity of making 60 by 30. So B is having the capacity of making 2 units per day. Then what about C? So C is having the capacity of making 60 by 60 1 unit per day. 1 unit per day. So now the question is, if A, so third day only assisted by B and C. Therefore, first day is working by A. So therefore, A's 2-day work. 2 days work. It's nothing but 1 day is having the capacity of making 3 units. So second day also is having the capacity of making 3 units. So therefore, in 2 days, A completed the 6 unit. So third day, listen carefully. Third day, who is going to work? All the 3. So A is working, then assisted by B and C, which means that their capacity, A's capacity is 3, so B's capacity is 2, then C's capacity is 1. So therefore 6. So therefore on third day they are completing 6 unit. Now listen, in total 3 days, listen, I'm calculating total. Therefore in total 3 days, total work in 3 days, listen, total work in 3 days is equal to 12 units. So in order to get a 60 work, we have to multiply in 3 days. So therefore here multiply your 5, here multiply 5. So therefore 12 into 5, 60 unit work, that is the total work. So multiply your 3 into 5, 15. So therefore 15 days required to complete the 60 unit if they are working together. Understood? Alternatively by 3 third day. Anybody having a doubt here?
Sir.
Clear? Everyone clear? Pratyush and then Anu, then Rajshekhar. Everybody clear? Huh? Dinesh
Yes,
clear? Huh?
sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So
Yes, sir.
this is the simple multiplication. Okay. Parallel multiplication method. Easily you can get the answer. Now let us move on with the next problem. So this is a simple problem only. But here take the data with by simple method. I have already taught you the simple method to solve this kind of problem. The respective ratio of the percentage. So find out the, so always remember take like this: present, future, then the past. So take like this. So percentage of the father and the son are in the ratio 7:3. Always remember, if it is in the ratio, then what we have to do, we have to take as 7x and 3x. Okay. So now if 5 years ago means past, so therefore ago 5 years. So father and son, the ratio is provided. First of all, move on with the 5 years before. Therefore 7x minus 5, 3x minus 5. So now this ratio has been provided. So therefore given 7x minus 5 by 3x minus 5, so which is equal to 5 by 2. So that is the ratio has been provided. Now simply cross multiply. So therefore 2 into 7x minus 5, so which is equal to 2 into 3x minus 5. After this, easy to calculate. So now 14x minus 10, which is equal to 15x minus 25. So then bring this towards, then bring this towards. Simple. 25 minus 10, therefore 15x minus 14x. So therefore 25 minus 10, 15, 15 is equal to x. So now after finding out the x, we are calculating with respect to the son's age. Now listen, sons, calculate the percentage first, then you can move on with the next step. So son's percentage is equal to 3x.
45.
Yes, therefore 3 into 15, which is equal to 45 years. Son's percentage. But the question is not dealing with the percentage. What will be the son's age 5 years from now? From now means the present. Okay, present is 45. 5 years from now means 50 years. Understood?
Yes, sir.
45 plus 5. So which is equal to 50 years. So the answer is 50 years. Option C is the answer for this question. Now clear. Everybody is clear. Now the next question. Okay. This question, few people get confused. No. Make a diagram here. Then add the additional data here. Then it is easy to solve this kind of problem. Okay. So now read the following. Okay. A is the father-in-law of B. Okay, first make the diagram. So now you go with the generation concept. Okay, that is the important. Generation is important. So one generation below, one generation above, that logic you can use here. Okay, so A is the father-in-law of B. So I'm just taking here B. Father-in-law, right? One generation above. So father-in-law means clearly it is denoted the gender. So in the class itself I have mentioned, if the gender is male, take the square box. If the gender is the female, use the end circle. Then for the couples, use this double-headed arrow mark. Siblings, use the single-headed. Then the children, use this one. Okay, clear? So if you use this symbol, then it is clear. Now, if A is the father-in-law of B, then obviously some person will be here. Okay, maybe your son or daughter. Then only this B is going to be the wife or husband of this person. Now this person we need to calculate. Now Y is the father-in-law of Z. Y is the father-in-law of Z.
Sir, who is the mother of X and போட்டிருக்கு
Fine. Yes. A is the father-in-law of B. Who is the mother of X? B is the mother. Okay, listen carefully. B is mother. So therefore, clearly mentioned. B is the mother of X. Mother means if she is B is the female, then this person is going to be the male. Then only couple, right? I'm just
Yes, sir,
making couple. Now done. So now Y is the father-in-law of Z. So let us keep here. Z. Right now let me keep here. Okay. Father-in-law. Listen. If A is not the father-in-law of Z, then obviously Y is going to be the father-in-law of Z here. Since the question is dealing with there are two married couples. Understood? Two married couple means if A is not the father-in-law, obviously Y is present here. Understood everyone? Up to this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So therefore total
Yes, sir.
two married couples are there. That one people will be here. Okay. That we don't know. According to this data, according to the first part of the data we have done here. So this is the first part of the data. Up to this. There are two married couples. There are 5 people. So now check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are there. Now question is if that question we have to carry. If M is the mother-in-law of B, then obviously M should be here. Clear? Mother-in-law of B means M should be here. Now V is either son or daughter of M. Therefore, this person V is going to be the sibling of Y. So then, and married to H. So these people are married. Okay, married to H now. I don't know the identity. Now move on to the question. H is not the B sister-in-law's husband. So now listen. Not the B sister-in-law's husband. So therefore, if V is not the sister-in-law, obviously this person is going to be the brother-in-law.
Yes, sir.
So this person is going to be the brother-in-law. Since V is not the, okay, everyone understood?
Yes,
Brother-in-law,
sir.
sister-in-law means obviously the wife's sibling. If it is sister-in-law, then it is going to V is going to be the, okay. H is not B's sister-in-law's husband. B sister-in-laws. So therefore, this person is going to be the female. So with this data, we need to identify. Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now listen carefully here. Read the question now. Then how V is related to X? X. Obviously, Y. Therefore, it is in the father side. Obviously, it is going to be the paternal. So therefore, my brother is going to be the paternal uncle for my child. So therefore, answer is paternal uncle. Clear? Paternal uncle. Anybody having a doubt? Since father side, it's the paternal. If it is mother side, then it is going to the maternal. But the question is dealing with the father side, therefore paternal uncle. I hope everyone is clear.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir, clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now the same question. Okay, the same diagram only applies for the first part. Okay, what is the first part? So read the following information. A is the brother. Okay, these and all same part. So A here, then B here, Y here. Okay, this part alone we have to complete. Okay, so X, then here set. Now, so there are two married couples. Fine. Okay, the question is, five people are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five people are there. How X is related to Z?
Either wife or husband, we cannot identify, sir. Cannot determine. Sir, either they could be wife or husband.
Sir, sister. There are two married couples. Already two married couples. So they may be sister.
The sister, they could not be, sir. 5 members total, 2 married couples. There is
Listen. Yes, this question you need to understand here. A is the father-in-law of B. Who is the mother-in-law of X? Okay. Y is the father-in-law of Z. Y is the father-in-law of Z. There are two married couples. There are total 5 members in the family. Two married couples means these people, then these people already married, na couple.
No, sir, because M is not given in this question, sir.
So one
Okay.
thing that M is not given,
Okay.
and the another thing is that's the relation between B and Y also cannot be determined from this question only, because in the question paper it was the like this much was the only information for question number 10. So
So
we
now
cannot.
listen. Yes, correct. What you are mentioning is exactly right. So A is the father-in-law of B. This is done now. This is now done. So now B whose mother is X. So this is done. Y is the father-in-law of Z. Now listen carefully here. So now this is the conclusion. Y may be present here also, isn't it? Y may come, Z may come here, na? People understood, ah? Z may come here. Y may come here.
No, sir.
Why? Oh, Y is the
Sir,
father-in-law of.
because he becomes a son of.
Yes, Y is the father-in-law, wa? Then it
Yes,
will
sir.
not come here. Okay. Then if we put here, then mother-in-law, it will become. No. So what would be the. So where should I place Y? Here, ah?
There are a separate uh, ta- like column would be.
Y is the father-in-law. Then listen. So Y here, Z here. Understood? This one, right? Pratish, you are mentioning.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So some people will be here, some people will be there. So two married couples here. So who is that of married couples?
So sir, like this is the first.
maybe between Y and B and X and Z.
So
Hmm.
from like this is the first iteration which we'll get after reading the question, and then now applying the logics of two married couple and total five members. So five
Hmm.
members are already there.
Hmm.
So what could be the possibility? A cannot
Hmm.
be married to Y as a
Yes, of
general
course. Both are
connotation,
okay. Fine.
and because B is mother-in-law of X and Y is father-in-law of
B is
Z.
mother of.
Oh, sorry, mother of yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
B is mother of X and Y is father-in-law of Z. So there is one possibility, uh, like B and Z also cannot be married
Now
because
check this. This possible. This is possible.
yeah, that is only possible. I'm saying that what is not B and Z married cannot be possible.
Okay.
Uh, so the only possibility there remains is that B is married to Y, and if B is married to Y, so like X and Z cannot be siblings, so they'll be either wife and husband. So that's why the D option is there, either A or B.
People clear this explanation? Rajಶೇಖರ್
Yes,
understood?
sir.
Rajಶೇಖರ್?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So now, shall we move to the next question? This question easily you can say that there is no
Only
sufficient
the
data. Hmm.
I have a doubt in the question number 9, like before this. So there also it was saying that total five members, but if we calculate, like there are more than five members
No, no, no,
in
no,
the
no.
family.
That is the that black color completely five members. Red color only if part.
Okay.
That is why I have used two colors here. Black
Okay.
color with respect to the black color, five members are there.
Yep.
It satisfies the two married couples.
Mm,
Understood? That married couple may be here also that married couple may be X and Z and or else A.
okay.
With respect to that, then only we are moving with the second part. The second part of the question is if M is there, then only that is the red color adds here. Understood,
Okay.
Pratish?
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Got it.
Fine, fine,
Thank you.
fine. So now this is the question now. A is the father-in-law of B, who is the mother-in-law of X. Y is the father-in-law of Z. There are two married couples and there are total five members in the family. If U is the only daughter of the family, then how U is related to? Obviously, you don't know. You cannot determine here. Understood? Insufficient data. So now, listen.
So,
A, A is the father-in-law of B. Okay, father-in-law of B. Okay, so B is the mother of X. Y is the father-in-law of Z. Listen, let me do one thing here. In this 10th question also, I have to take the here Z. Understood? I have to take in this generation Z. Since Y is the father-in-law, father-in-law.
yes.
So therefore, so it would be in this generation only. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So previous generation only. So here it is in this generation. Now here, come to this question. So now, Y is the father-in-law of Z. There are 2 married couples. There are total 5 members. Okay. So where should I place Y? Y is the father-in-law of Z. There are 2 married couples. So one married couple, this person, 2 married couples means Y should be here, Z should be here. Okay, this is possible, one possible. This is also possible.
Yes, sir.
This also, we are taking the possibilities. Now we have to place the U here. That is the question now. If U is the only daughter of the family, how U is
We don't know
related?
where we don't know where to put
Since
you.
you may come here also. Here, listen. If it is only daughter means, okay, without, see, obviously this person Y is going to be the Y is going to be the male. Okay, Y is going to be the male. So now the thing is, if I put a U here, that is also only daughter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we cannot put a U here. Understood? Is it possible? This is possible. Understood? Only daughter. It not given as a only child. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
therefore
sir.
U is possible here also. Okay. V is the mother of X. Without knowing the identity of the mother, you can say, see, you may come here also. Since if they are couples, you may come here also. Without knowing the identity of the X, you cannot say that U is the only daughter. So therefore answer is cannot be determined. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So last question of today's class. A and B undertake a piece of work for rupees 600. A can do it in 20 days, B can do it in 60 days. With the help of C, they can finish in 10 days. How much money should be paid for his contribution? First of all, find out the contribution done by the C. Okay, how much part of the work has been done by the C in a day? Then easily you can know. Fine. So what is the first step? Total number of work. So what is the LCM? LCM, it's nothing but a LCM of 10, 20, 60. Obviously 60 comes in all the table, therefore 60 is the LCM. So this is nothing but the total work. If 60 is the total work, then find out the capacity or efficiency per day. So therefore A's capacity is equal to 60 by 20. So which means that 3 unit per day. 3 unit per day. So B's capacity. So directly we write 60 by 20. B's capacity 60 by
Sir,
60.
A can be on the 60 days, sir.
Listen. Sorry. So here I have taken 10 now. Okay. 10 means
It's C's work capacity.
yes. No.
C's
Not
work.
C's. With the help of C, they can finish. Which means that all the 3 persons. Understood?
Yes, sir.
This A plus C, B plus C is one day work is nothing but 1 by 10. If they are working now, A plus B plus C, then they are taking 10 days. So please be clear here. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
B is 60 days. Therefore 1 unit per day. Understood? 60 by 60 here. Okay. Now C I don't know. Okay. C I don't know. C's capacity I don't know. But listen, if all of them are working, they are taking 10 days, which means we can able to identify how many number of units completed by them in a day. So therefore here 10. So which means the 6 unit per day. So in order to calculate a C, what we have to do? A plus B
A
plus
1 unit work.
C minus A minus B. Therefore, C is efficiency per day. So, what is A plus B plus C's efficiency per day? 6. A's 3. Then B's 1. Therefore, 2 units per day. Understood? If C is having the 2 units per day, so what is the total contribution by C? Listen, in a day. Contribution by C. What is the total work? 6 unit in a day. Understood? In a day, 6 unit work. What is the contribution by C? C is completing 2 unit. So the work done by C is nothing but 1 by 3 part. So for this much of part he need to be paid. Okay. So therefore, so salary. Let me take a salary. Salary of C is equal to what? This much of part into amount. So therefore 200. Clear everyone? Answer is 200 rupees.
So,
Anybody having a doubt?
Yes, sir.
No, na?
No, sir.
Okay, fine.
sir,
Hmm.
this is one method. So what
Yes.
I did when I
You
got
can.
that, yeah. So I got that. Okay, 600 rupees is given, and
Hmm.
total work is 6 units.
Hmm.
So for per unit, there is going to be 100 rupees paid. So because
Hmm. Correct.
A is doing 3, so accordingly I like distributed.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, sir.
That is also right.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Or else you can do another method also. You can take the 1 day's work. Then you have to find out the ratio. Then you can go with the share. So that also possible. But this is the what you are mentioning is right. So 6 unit therefore 600 rupees. Therefore for 1 unit 100 rupees like that you are doing na.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes, sir.
yes, fine. So everyone is clear, right? No doubt, right? So far, whatever the 12 questions we
No
have
doubt,
discussed,
sir.
fine. I will share the PDF. Okay, don't worry. So I'm concluding this class here. Thank you all. Have a good day.